just started without any. Okay, hey everybody, I'm Julie. This is Kim.
Hello, Kim.
We're here talking, and we were talking about consistency and with sitting for spirit. And Kim was
Mhm.
telling us a little bit about it, about a
Oh,
student that she had Kim mentors. If you want to look her up,
right. Yeah. I just, mentoring a student. The homework assignment was I don't care what you're doing, where you're at in your process with spirit, but try to dedicate at least a minimum of 10 minutes a day. I don't care what time of day to sit and blend with them.
mm.
And the more you do this, the more consistent you are, then it's pretty much a date with spirit for you and spirit to blend and to just be together and to push the world away and just have that date once a day for 10 minutes a day dedicated to you and your team. Yeah.
Do you know what's really amazing about this is we didn't know what we were going to speak about today.
No.
For sure, we
Mm-mm.
talked a little bit yesterday about maybe, but before we, before I came in here, I started taking notes. So you brought that up. That's why I started recording because I
Right.
took notes about um, a pattern and creating that pathway for spirit. And in
Mm-hmm.
order to create that pathway for spirit, you have to work with spirit and develop and take the
Mm-hmm.
time to be with
Absolutely.
spirit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, if we can just start with the 10 minutes a day. Um, and it doesn't matter what time of day to start with, but then start to narrow it down a little bit more. Like, okay, at this time of day, I feel comfortable and I've got more time in my schedule that I can do this. Then it does become a slotted time for you and spirit. And the spirit world will depend on that that time of day that's just for you and them, in my opinion. They get excited and you can feel it when you go to sit. You can feel that anticipation of them waiting for
We get
you.
used to, yeah, our
Yeah.
subconscious mind. And I wrote this
Mhm.
note: the subconscious mind runs the show, and the subconscious only learns through vivid emotional impact
Mm.
and repetition.
So true.
Relentless
Yes.
repetition. You can't give.
Repetition.
If you have a bad day, still sit there.
Yep.
You're setting.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It makes my day better. I find if I'm having just a chaotic day and I take that time and spirit knows when I'm ready, we've got our date, 1 o'clock this time every day, then my day becomes better because I'm pushing that chaos of the world out and I'm just going to be with the spirit world and me. That's it. And it
yeah.
makes my
And
day better.
eventually, you're. It's like tuning a fork. It's like
Hmm.
it, you tune the same, like tuning a guitar. You tune it to the
Yeah.
correct, the correct tone. And each day,
Yeah.
when you play and you practice a guitar or practice a
You get
piano,
better,
another
better.
language, you get better and better. It's the same thing with developing with spirit and sitting with spirit and creating that pathway.
Right. Some of us might not be concert pianists, right? But at least we'll know how to play.
I put that down. If you practice erratically, you spend all of your fuel just overcoming the friction of starting over. That's so true. So if you don't, it does. So if you said today and I don't have time tomorrow, I don't have time tomorrow, and do it next week. But all of a
Right.
sudden, there might be a night that you'll find yourself in front of a TV for 10 minutes or
Mhm.
just not doing anything, just sit. So, take
Right.
that time. And we should be
And
consistent with the time.
I do that. Like if my like say I didn't get that good 10 minutes in and I want some extra time with spirit. I don't care where I am. I could, and don't take this wrong, people, I could be on the toilet, but I know that nobody's coming in and I can make the time then and there and I'll start to blend. They don't care where we're at. That's irrelevant to them. It's just if you got the time, it doesn't matter where you're at. Take it. Take it.
Yeah.
Use it.
And eventually, I would create a schedule, which I have.
Yeah,
I'm telling
absolutely.
you, you experience so much manifestation if you really
Oh
do.
my gosh, yes. Yes, and
Walk in the
that's
door,
oh
walk in the
yeah, the
door from
minute
work, get in your room and sacred space.
yeah, and that is so true. the minute I open this door to the spirit room, they know. Oh, they know. And you can feel that excitement. You can feel them just coming on in before I even sit in the chair. They're ready. It's so true.
No. And when people have a problem with manifestation or connecting with spirit, it's because they're longing to do it. They're reaching. It's like they want it and they want it instead of just sitting back and allowing and taking the
And
time.
allowing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
Right.
like there was somebody was sharing with me, a teacher, which I've heard this before, was telling them to that they promised spirit would be there and that spirit was behind them and that spirit comes always through the back way, never any other way, always through the back. And so that they will fill it and then push it and allow it to go over their head and down. And I'm not trying to make fun of teachers, but to me,
Right.
that's done somebody's development because then every time
Right.
that person, a beginner, was set, they're thinking, well, they have to come into the back. I have to fill them, but you will fill
Right.
your crown. I shouldn't say don't expect, no expectations, but sometimes if you
Right.
feel the pressure on your crown, that is your connection with spirit.
It is, but I
Guys can
think
come
you're I
this
think you're
way.
absolutely right. And that's what I tell people too, is have when you sit with spirit, go in with no expectations except for one. Let's meet through divine love. That's it.
Mhm.
Let's just meet through love. Love's vibration. That's it. And
Yeah.
they'll do the rest. And it's amazing what they'll show you and what they'll teach you if you have no expectations. Intention is different than expectation,
Yeah, it
in
is.
my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Because when you see it, the intention creates a pathway. I'm going to set today with spirit.
Yes.
She said,
That's exactly
and
right.
tomorrow it'll be another another setting, and all of a sudden
Mhm.
it's a door, and your vibration naturally lifts. You don't have to go whoo
It
and lift
does.
your vibration.
It
Once you
does.
set with that intention and with love and
Mhm.
understanding that it takes time. Yeah,
Because every time when we're consistent and we sit with spirit and we have that date with our team once a day, they naturally start to attune us. That attunement between the two realms gets stronger and stronger because of the dedication, because we're sitting, because we're naturally in that frequency zone.
yeah. We're already what it is, and I wrote this before. It's funny you saying that. It's about conditioning your own and your vehicle to remain steady enough to receive what is already waiting for you in the ether, in the ether.
There you
The
go.
universe responds to your baseline state of being, and consistency is the only
Mhm.
way to transform a fleeting state into a permanent trait. It's so true. I take a lot of notes.
Perfectly.
I read better and write
Yeah.
better than I talk.
Perfectly put, Julie. And it's so
Yeah.
true. I mean, it's like another world starts to open up to us. And it's a pretty cool world.
We shouldn't chase. We should never chase manifestation. We should just allow it.
No.
So chasing
Right.
is setting. So when you're setting your and you're waiting and you're waiting, you're waiting to wait. Just allow. Eventually, you're going to have your experiences and understanding. Spirit will develop you.
Mm. Oh yeah. And even if you sit I was telling the student I was working with last week, I said, even if you sit and all you see is darkness, that's what they're showing you too, is to sit in the silence and have no expectations. They're
Yeah.
getting you used to that, to the quiet and the calmness. That's also a teaching that that you have to kind of look into that. Like instead of going want, nothing happened. Well, yeah, it did. You sat in the silence and it was quiet. And how did you feel? Wasn't
Uh,
it comfortable? There's all kinds to be learned from sitting if and you think nothing's happening, but it is. It is.
you want to know something else? What I've learned sometimes if I'm having a bad day, I just ask Jesus to come in with
Oh
me.
yeah.
And always, and you just think, Jesus, Jesus. And you
Yeah.
feel, or your guardian angel.
That love, that
You can
pure
literally feel your guardian angel right now if you ask your guardian angel to come
hmm
and be with you right now. You'll feel the warmth and the comfort always there. Always.
always.
It's amazing.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, and it's
beautiful.
a different feeling than the guides. It
Yeah,
is a different frequency. So, that's good to call them in so you can tell the difference.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But Jesus will help you blend. They will,
Oh,
because you
yeah.
can't read it. And so will your guardian angel. Anyway,
Mhm.
guys, thank you so much. And we'll be
Yeah.
returning. We'll talk
Yeah.
to you next week or maybe
We'll
later
see.
on.
Right?